our camera gear and all that. And once we did, we were told immediately. We were assigned a government minder, a guy who's with us the whole time, and he also had some law enforcement guy with him. So every single interview we did, they were right there. Oh, and we had to send them questions in advance before every interview, and they would have to tell us it's okay to ask this, it's not okay to ask that, which for me, for the kind of work we do, is horrible. We're trying to talk to, these bride traffickers and these underworld characters, the Voldemorts of the world, and we were being spied and listened to the whole time. And then we actually found out through some sources there that they believed our phones were absolutely being tapped. And there was one day, and that our vans, our rental vans, were being tapped as well.
Oh, yeah.
And when we were told this one afternoon, the next morning we had to go get into the vans, and we were told that the fixer had taken our van because the van had some problems overnight. And we were like, oh, we are definitely being listened to, spied, and listened to. Yeah. This is bananas.
Yeah, while your van was sitting there overnight doing nothing.
Nothing. And it wasn't even his job. I mean, he was the government minder, and he took our van and disappeared with it for hours. But and we're like, okay, this is real for real.
But that's the problem, too. In some of those third world countries, you have to work 2 or 3 jobs even to get things organized. You're like, wait, I'm the fixer. I also have to install these spy equipment.
Right.
Like, come on, guys.
And then I get into the hotel room, and we're staying at a really nice hotel in northern Vietnam. And
the Rex Hotel, was that it?
It's not the Rex Hotel. Is there a Rex Hotel?
There's a beautiful Rex Hotel, I believe, in Ho Chi Minh City, yeah.
Oh, you've been?
Yeah, I just been there once when I was a student, but it was nice. This was a long time ago.
We were in a place called Sapa. It's up in the mountains.
Okay, carry on, sorry.
And we, and the phone there is a red light. So basically I'm calling another room and discussing when it's dinner or something with one of my colleagues. And the red light is like going on, and then basically all signs that I was being, and then I was not on the phone, and then the red light kept on going in moments that I was on my cell phone talking to people, which they're not, I was being in fact tapped, which people there told me I was, they're not doing a great job because figure out the light, you know?
Yeah, like the craziest would have been if you just opened the closet and it's just like a little Vietnamese guy just over here just
with a glass.
yeah. It's like, but that is kind of funny when you get into like, I don't even want to say poor, because a lot of times I think of poor countries as more creative countries. But as you get into more creative countries, you'll see like more creative, fun things like that are actually.
That's why I love traveling to.
Yeah, it's pretty heartwarming to see the way that they're like, this guy's a spy. This is your equipment. It's just an empty pint glass, and the guy's like, come on, guys.
It's so good. It's so good. But the Biden administration had been there with the State Department. Several members of the State Department's phones had been tapped. They found out. Wow. So it is absolutely possible. It actually happens. And it happens at the highest level. So for, poor journalists like myself, where they're trying to control what I'm putting out there, they were afraid that I was going to be critical of China, because China's the ones who are sort of the kidnapped women, Vietnamese women, are being taken to China, and they have a very sort of fragile alliance with China, and they don't want to make them angry. So they had they wanted to know everything we were doing and make sure they weren't going to make China angry.
It's so sad that when you think about the news, right? Because the news or journalism is kind of the loudest voice of a nation, right? Or just anything, it's so crazy how compromised our voices are at the smallest level and at the loudest level. Take me into some of that bride trafficking, because it sounds bride, you're like, oh, congratulations, and you're like trafficking, you're like, oh, this took a turn, in just one word. Take me through some of that. What did you kind of learn? Like, what took you over there in the first place? And then what's that relationship between China and Vietnam?
Yeah. So we started seeing these videos online of essentially these women, a lot of times girls, teenage girls in markets in broad daylight being nabbed from the side of the street or these markets and being kidnapped. Sometimes
is that real?
Yes, these exist. And against their will, you'd see them screaming and yelling. And we were, well, what is this? And we found out that a lot of them were being victims of this bride trafficking, where it exists because in China, for many years they had it started in 1970, they started the one-child policy. So this one, I remember seeing this one. You see there's a woman there?
Oh, how scary.
Sometimes it's their own families that sell them. A lot of times they're just kidnapped